What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my world. I am My Little Panda, here to talk to you guys about how my first month on OnlyFans went. So I want to chat about my growth, my income, and my socials. So let's dive into it and see how we did. Okay, so 1 month, we'll start with OnlyFans numbers. Okay. I'm sure most of you know this. There is a percentage. So you're in the top percent of all creators on OnlyFans. That is mostly BS. It's in relation to your income only. And in all honesty, I don't know what the heck people are doing in the top 1% because I am now top 10%. So I don't know what kind of bonkers money they're making, but I'm top 10%. I got my first sub on June 16th and I did this through July 16th. So I did just a straight 30 days. July 16th, I ended with 67 fans total. A few of them have expired. So I'm down to 61 fans. I was down to 61 fans when I was writing these notes at lunch today, and I actually lost one fan, which I haven't really seen that phenomenon happen yet, where they just kind of start dropping off after their subscription expires. So that's kind of interesting to see for the first time-ish. I have 44 on Rebill. I'm just really proud of that number. It's really hard to figure out how to get people to stay. I think if you want me to take a guess at it, from what I've gathered from what my fans have kind of dropped here and there to me, like little tidbits, I think it's because I just give a lot of content. So I don't post 1,000,000 times a day. I don't post 5 times a day. I post once. I schedule 1 post every day. I have my 2 weekly videos that are explicit. So it's either me or it's me and my partner. It's a variety of things. Post those. They are anywhere from about 4 minutes to about 12 minutes. And I think them getting that consistent full length content from what they're telling me is what is making the difference. And I know that not even know. I'm sure other girls have a big mix of how they put out their content. But what I try to primarily do, I think I've only sent out 1 paid message, maybe 2, and then my welcome video it's $6. But everything once you pay it's all access. And I think it's just very transparent for them. They know what to expect. So I'll do daily updates when I have something fun or interesting to share, maybe only 2 or 3 times a week. But I have my daily post and then I have that stuff. I have my chats open all the time. So we're talking, catching up, talking about our days, discussing customs if that wants to happen, ratings, whatever. But it's been really interesting to find out that that's why my rebill is high. Now, mind you, this is my first month and I'm not jumping the gun on anything, but it's a pretty nice windfall going into month 2. So that's been my strategy, is to kind of try to, well, that was my expectation actually, was to just make my content and then hopefully have people rebill or have new subscribers coming in. I've talked about it before, but I didn't expect to make any kind of custom content or have a menu or anything like that at all. And that is a good chunk of what I've made so far. But I'm happy that I'm doing what I need to do to fulfill my initial hope and vision for what I wanted the page to be. Again, very new. I'm not feeling cocky about it at all. But I do have several rebills coming up, and that's gonna be just awesome. It's gonna be so cool to see it come in and I don't know. It just feels good. Okay. So, money. I made in my first month on OnlyFans $929 gross. That is $743.20 net and $594.40 after about 20% taken out for taxes. $555 of the gross was subscriptions, $320 was tips, and $54 was messages. Messages just really trickle in. Like I said, I sent out one mass message and it didn't hit very well. I had like 40 fans that received it and 2 bought it, I think, which was a bummer. I was really proud of it. It was like kind of theatrical. It was like very moody, like purple and green. Like it was really cool. And then my welcome message. So that's all that I get from messaging, because I don't really use that as a strategy on my OnlyFans. Okay. Okay, so comparing back to week 3, subs, I had 27 paid subs at week 3, and then again at this, like at the end of the month, this month, I have 61. So that was like some nice growth. I talked about in my 3-week video those that Reddit post that blew up and my Instagram boosted reel. And I think we're kind of chugging along a little faster now. So it averages out to maybe 2.5 new subs a day, but like the weekend is crickets. Oh my God. It's actually really nice because it kind of mimics a 9-to-5 job. So most of the time, like some people will like chat and stuff, because I have like some like pretty like regular conversations going on with a few people. But like most of the time they fall off. They're living their daily lives. They have their weekend plans, stuff like that. New subs, like you're lucky if you maybe get one over a weekend. It's so phenomenal. It's like so isolated. Good for them, man. Like I love it because it gives like, you know, it lets everybody breathe. It's really cool. Okay. At 3 weeks, I had 519 gross compared to the 929 gross, which just correlates with the fan growth. Socials. All right. So I have one big surprise. It has to do with the Instagram boosted post. Okay. So last month, or not last month, rewind. At 3 weeks, I had 685 followers on Reddit, 2,088 karma. As of today, I have 1,852 followers and 5,431 karma. So 685 followers to 1,852, which is great. I'm actually starting to get like picked up in some of the subreddits a little more. So my floor for posts, when it's a really like slow day and out of the 10 that I post at a time, twice a day, a low number is 10 to 15. A moderate number is in the 20s. And then more and more are averaging around like 30 or 40. And then you've got the ones that like spike up closer to 100, and then the ones that like pop off over 100. I think we finally had our first one hit 1,000. I think it might have only hit like 800 or something like that, but 3 now that have hit 700. And I've heard other creators on YouTube kind of be like, I don't know, talk about like Reddit is in having much larger numbers of upvotes and stuff, which I mean, I'm still pretty small compared to them. I heard that All Natural Mama, she's great, by the way. You should totally watch her YouTube videos. She's a sweetie. She followed me on Instagram. I commented on her like big, like oversized crocheted blanket, and she followed me. It was so nice. Anyway, she has 16,000 followers from whenever the last time I heard her drop that number, which could have been 8 months ago. So, you know, I mean, the pools are very different in terms of what numbers we're pulling, but I feel really happy about it. I feel really proud of it. Reddit is definitely the space that I get to show the most personality and kind of the most theatrical part of me. And that's been really fun because that's a part of the OnlyFans that I really want to engage with. I love dressing up. I love costumes. Like, I'm not doing cosplay or anything because I'm not dedicated enough for that. Cosplaying is, oh man, those people are, where do they have the money? Anyway, I love doing that. So Reddit's been my favorite, but I've been really dedicated to the Instagram and trying to figure out how to retain the followers that I've gained, because I now have 4,989 followers on Instagram. Like, almost all of them came from that boosted post. It ended on Saturday last weekend, but for like the next 5 or 6 days, it just, I kept getting, every time I opened my phone, 30 new followers, 50 new followers, 70 new followers. Now I get like one a day or whatever it is. And people are also like unfollowing me again after that. I'm really trying to keep my Instagram balanced between like casual, cute, and fun, which I'm assuming some people are finding not fulfilling, you know? And then throwing in some like spicier stuff, but I'm taking it really easy on that. I'm just like so cutesy, so it's really hard to kind of fall more in line with what other OnlyFans creators on Instagram do. I'm okay with it though, as long as I can get visibility and people interested in my page. I'm still just kind of trying to, I feel like I'm just gonna have like this big like mass exodus of people unfollowing from me for some reason. So I'm trying to try like different types of posts with different moods and things like that. It's really hard to have all the content. It's so hard. What do you post about? I like didn't have, like, I had a Facebook and stuff before this, you know, but I only had a TikTok because my boyfriend sent me amazing TikToks and I love them, but I never like even think to open the app myself. So it's a learning curve, in that it feels really weird to like take out my phone when I'm doing something innocuous around the house or going out and having to try to like capture a little moment here and there. It feels, life is definitely different now, that's for sure. Twitter, at 3 weeks, I had 336 followers. Now I have 484. That's trickling up. Something interesting, and I haven't talked about this too much on YouTube. Actually, I don't know if I've mentioned it at all. My partner and I are in the swinger community where we live, and that's kind of where we got our foothold on Twitter specifically. And we just joined this group that our friends actually operate, where it's like a repost circle or whatever. And our post today, like, is the best one we've ever had. And like, it might have like 2,000 views or whatever on it, but that was cool. So we'll see if we get any new subs from it. And Threads, I signed up for. I have 93 followers on Threads. I actually recommend getting it. I think it's, you know, obviously like the hype is gonna die down and stuff like that, but a lot of creators, just like everybody else, they all got an account, and just like any other creator, promotion is key, right? You have to promote every single day. So every single OnlyFans creator who made a Threads is engaging on that platform every day. I signed in one day because I got my account like 3 days after Threads like went live. And Alana Cole, if you know her from YouTube, Twitter, wherever, she does a bunch of stuff. She has a podcast. She made a post saying the first 100 people who like this post, which is great on Threads, small community, who like this post, I'll follow back. I was like number 93. 3 days later. So like you can reach people that you never thought you could, because like it kind of blows my mind in a way. I've had some sort of contact with 2, actually 3, like creators that I follow. And like pretty easily too. It's really interesting. It's my first like real step into like talking to other creators, and that's very loosely used, by the way. But you can actually reach them because they have to do all the exact same work as you. So I really recommend getting a Threads for sure, for sure, for sure. My YouTube isn't really popping off, you know. I don't know if I said it. I think I had 28 subscribers, or I had, well, that's my number now. I had 17 subscribers at 3 weeks, and now I have 28. I've been posting a short a day for like 10 days to try to see if I can kind of like get my name out there. And I think that's where most of my new subscribers have come from. It's where at least 4 of them have come from in the last few days. But it's slow going. I had like 4 days where I had no one subscribe. I can't figure out their algorithm. You can figure out Twitter. You can figure out Reddit for sure. It's weird, but there is a formula to it. You can figure that stuff out. Instagram, you know how to use it. TikTok is obvious for anyone who has the energy to do TikTok. But YouTube is just an anomaly. So I think going forward, I'm gonna do month by month updates. So yeah, if you guys have anything you wanna know about, learn about, comment on this, reach out to me in whatever way. My link tree will be below. My Instagram is connected to, my Instagram is in my channel description, and all of my socials will be linked in the description for this video. If you found anything useful, helpful, entertaining, like this video, subscribe, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. If you are interested in becoming an OnlyFans creator, use my referral link. I'd love to help you out, do anything I can to support you as a new creator. The referral does help me, and it's something that I'm actually kind of excited to tap into if I end up getting to meet with any new creators along the way. Have a lovely day. Thank you so much. Bye.